All right. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
You are excited. You've been talking about this all day.
I know, okay, we have Melissa Molinaro. Say hello.
Hello.
People usually see me on my show with, stupid guests and people I don't care about. Well, I shouldn't say that because I've had some really cool people. But I'm starstruck. This is Melissa Molinaro. That was her song we just played called Dance Floor. It's so fucking good. I was lip syncing to it. She was doing the same thing, and I'm like, this is her song. This is unreal. Yay. Welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. This is I was telling you guys, my first podcast.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't even know what podcast was.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty much...
live under a rock apparently because
No.
I was like, I'm so excited. I get to meet Little Esther and I'm going to be doing this podcast show. And my friend's like, what's a podcast? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm really excited. I'm going to go do it.
Pretty much a podcast is what radio is turned into.
Through
the internet. Because
yeah.
what's happening is the radio is being so censored. And then they moved to Sirius Radio and XM radio. And then that's now even getting censored. And you have to pay for that. So podcast is pretty much taking over that because it's uncensored.
Yeah.
And look, we can do it in my house.
Yeah, and you get to listen to it whenever you want to. So people download on iTunes, take it, and put it in their iPod and work out to it.
Yes.
Right after they listen to Dance Floor by Melissa Molinaro.
Perfect.
Which is my new favorite song. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
It's really cool. That just came out, right?
Yeah, what's the deal? I don't, tell us everything right now.
Okay, so, it's been out a little over 2 weeks. I knew that, I don't know, this happened actually a year ago now. I've had my album, pretty much the whole thing recorded. And we weren't sure when we were going to release it, put it out. And we were looking for a great platform. And, I'm independent, so it's not like I have all the money in the world and all the promotion behind me to launch, myself. So, and I have fans from the previous shows that I've been on.
Which we have to talk about.
Yeah. Making the Band and The Search for the Next Doll. And, I've done TV and movie stuff. So it's all been kind of a part of the journey. But, so we were like, gosh, when are we going to put this out? I want people to hear it. And then it would just so happen after I booked the Old Navy commercial, that kind of just blew up. And I was like, all right, what more better of a platform than just to launch it right now? Wow. So
And what was the Old Navy commercial? Tell us about it.
So my agent called me, and I have a commercial agent, theatrical agent, all that stuff here in LA, pursuing that. And I got a call to go in and audition for them, and they were looking for a girl that could sing, dance.
Yeah, because I saw that commercial, and that's the shit. That commercial.
That's the ideal commercial for you, right?
Yeah,
yes.
there must have been so many big people going up for that, or just super talented people. To get that is a huge deal.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And what's crazy, when I first saw it, me and my friends were all sitting there in the green room of a comedy club. We're just watching TV, and it came up, and I'm like, holy shit, Eva Longoria looks fucking hot. And then they're like, wait, that's not Eva. I'm like, holy shit, that's Melissa, because I actually have met you before. And I was amazed. I think I sent you a text there, because I was like, holy shit, I know her who's on TV. And I was like, whatever, dude. But now you're getting all this shit with people saying you look like Kardashian. I didn't even think of that. I thought it was
what's up with that? That's insane.
It's so weird.
What happened? How did that all go down?
So anyways, I booked the commercial.
Yeah.
I'm totally stoked. Joseph Kahn directed it, who's a huge director. He's directed music videos for Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Eminem. So just working with the people alone that were attached to this project was amazing. Old Navy, they weren't cutting any corners. They put millions and millions of dollars into this commercial, and Joseph actually told me they auditioned girls in Miami, New York, and LA.
Oh my God.
And to be the one chosen to be a part of it was just, amazing. So, and like you said, it's my ideal commercial, singing and dancing. What more of a dream could you ask for?
Perfect.
So I was already on top of me booking a national commercial, the fact that it had all the elements that I love to do, I was just...
And plus Super Bowl on top of that.
Yeah, it aired literally right before Glee ended. So that was really cool too. Just, I'm a big fan of Glee.
Really?
I love that show.
Did you just have the ultimate party, because you booked all this and all this?
Actually, I didn't. I'm such a nerd. I was like sitting on my couch by myself with my 2 dogs. I know. I'm all just like, yay, go me. No. I had my phone was like blowing up after that. Like family, friends are like, oh my God, I can't believe we just saw your commercial. But then, so yeah, it went from me being so excited booking this national commercial to then the whole View one morning is talking about, you know, how I look like Kim Kardashian and how, you know, they were going to sue because they were like using a lookalike. I'm all, look, people.
Jeez.
Are
Like,
you serious?
Do they not know who you are? You've been on fucking TV like tons of
I've
shit.
been watching you since I was in high school, okay?
Yeah.
Like, hold up. I know who you are. Like, that's no... And I never have ever thought Kim Kardashian when I look at you. That's
Yeah,
so...
I've never thought that either.
People are insane. It's just they're looking for, like, things to talk about.
Yeah, because you were on the Next Pussycat Dolls. You were also in that movie.
Honey, too.
That's coming out.
Oh, okay.
Soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, it's such a long road. Like, people think that it happens overnight, and maybe for some people it does.
It
but
doesn't, though.
Like,
And if it does, you're not talented.
Or I just think, you know, it's a shortcut. You know, I feel like, whatever, this is the journey that I'm on, and it's something that, like, I've always wanted to pursue, and I'm relentless, so it's gonna happen for me. Like,
So great.
whether anyone knows it or not, I do, and that's all that matters. And, yeah, so just that whole Kardashian thing was just a little crazy, and I was...
Well, they're very protective, I bet. Their camp, or, you know, her camp has to be pretty protective.
Well, no, they're just hungry for money, so they're like, oh, maybe we can make some money off this. Some lawyer says it.
Well, I don't know, because you're the real deal. You're a real singer. You're a real dancer. You're
Super talent.
fucking super talented. I mean, I'm not saying Eva or not Eva. I mean Kardashian. She's very pretty and everything like that, and she's trying to do all these things. Like, I think she has a new song out or not. But when you think about it, you're the real deal, and she's just kind of playing a role.
Yeah,
almost.
it's hard though because a lot of what's like people with real talent aren't, getting it. Like they were talking about. I don't know. Have you been watching All About Aubrey?
I haven't. I've TiVoed the show,
Yeah.
so I haven't had time to like go and watch it, but I'm going to.
This is something they said on that show. Like, you don't want to be reality star turned pop star. You want to be like an artist. I think that's like Kim Kardashian would be like a reality star turned
Pop
singer,
star,
and
yeah.
this is someone that's like been doing this for her. I'm
Right.
assuming your whole life, dancing and singing. Like, that's your thing.
Yeah.
So it's frustrating to hear that like someone who's just a name is like, oh well, maybe she kind of looks like me, so. So
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. It just that was just out of everything. I was not expecting that,
Yeah.
like at all.
Right.
I was all,
would?
wow. Okay.
But that's good. That's kind of good. Where there's people talking about it. That's
yeah.
better. It just helps it even more. I mean, most think about it like an old Navy commercial come out and you're in it and nothing happens.
Right.
Now there's all this controversy and all
I know.
this extra flair, which is awesome. I would imagine.
Yeah, that's what they say, right?
Yes.
Bad PR, good PR is all
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah. So do you have a new album coming out or anything like that going on too?
Yeah,
Or-
we have the album. It's called the Love Dance Project, and we don't have a date yet. We're just putting singles out. So Dance Floor is like the first one,
And that's on iTunes.
That's on iTunes, yeah. So you can go and get it. The video's been out a little over 2 weeks, and we're like surpassing 80,000 views with just like no promotion, no nothing. So I was kind of I'm excited, but also like taken back, like how many people, number one, maybe remember me or that they like it. It's cool. It's a good
Awesome.
feeling,
Exciting times.
Are any of